Is it weird for me to make this video because I don't read in the romance genre? No, it isn't, because to me romance is merely a subplot. Hey guys, it's Amy here, back again with another video. I am once again falling into the stereotypical videos that are released at certain festive times of year. Wow, look at me go! Tomorrow is Valentine's Day, and I will once again be single. Unless you count my fictional crushes. Oh, Rixodentron, how I wish I could spend time with you. So yeah, I'm just talking about my favorite romance tropes. There isn't really more to it. Can you tell how much of a hard time I had writing an intro for the script? And you should also note that none of these relate to smut. I'm asexual, I'm a prude, I don't read that kind of stuff. Go find someone else's video to watch. But if you do enjoy watching my videos, you should hit that subscribe button and ring that bell. I post new videos every weekend on writing, books, and digital content for authors. I also do book reviews over on my website's blog, amyrosenfeld.com. I do reviews on all genres from fantasy to historical fiction, and even some classics mixed in there. You can contact me if you want me to review your books down in the description. And if your book does feature one of these tropes, then I may be interested. What tropes, you may ask? Let's get on with them. Number 1, kiss at the bonfire. This is by far my favorite romance trope of all time because like the passion, the symbolism, the connections, oh my gosh. We all know this one. Two lovers or potential lovers sitting together in front of a bonfire or a campfire at night, typically alone. Maybe they were taking a break from the harrowing journey or trials that they were going through and they're just needing to take a rest and just sit and talk. And in front of the fire, they talk their feelings through in a way that ends up with, you know what I'm talking about. Silhouetted by the fire, they slowly stare at each other, lean into each other, and then tenderly kiss. It is too much beauty for me to handle. I mean, I'm pretty sure every kiss that I have in this trope list is going to appear in one of my novels in some form, and this one's going to be the first one that's going to appear. If I end up publishing that book the soonest, which I'm hoping I do. Ooh, actually that'll be a good video, top 7 kissing tropes. Save that for 2023. I cannot wait to write the bonfire trope into one of my novels, which is coming indefinitely, probably around the mid-2020s, but it is going to happen, trust me. Number 2, romantic ballroom dance. This is one of the few romantic tropes that I'm on board with along with the rest of TikTok. There is nothing more aesthetically pleasing than a ball. But people are like all about the ball gowns and the masquerades and stuff. I mean, that's all cool and all, but I was trained a dancer, so I care about the dancing. And there is nothing cuter than being in your partner's arms as you're dancing around, traditionally following the moves with some romantic music playing in the background, and then all of a sudden you stop and the dancers just waltz around you and you kiss. Conveniently, they do not give you awkward stares as you do it, but it's still romantic. Furthermore, I think this trope deserves to be in more than just royal balls. Have it like festivals and under the sea and nightclubs. I don't know, use your imagination. It doesn't help that I love this trope a lot more because I've been binge watching Strictly Come Dancing ever since series 19 started. Number 3, power couples. Doms and subs, we've all heard of them, we all know about them. Apparently in a couple you usually have one of each, but what if you had 2 doms? I mean, I'm not talking about it in a sexual way, I'm talking about power couples. People who are strong enough to fight on their own, they fall in love, and then they become an absolute amazing team. We love this equity! Especially when they're like powerful in their own terms. Like one is like super good at fighting, one is super good at magic, combined together, oh my gosh, it's so good. Can you tell that I'm a Boyasha shipper? I find this even cooler when there's a conflict around like when they fight and how they want to protect each other, but then they won't let the other one protect them, and they're like trying to work out, you're doing this line of work, but I want to make sure you're safe. We're both doing this line of work. That probably didn't make any sense. If it did, congratulations. You're on the same wavelength as me, and you love this trope. Number 4, true care awakening. Many things can make people fall in love. Singing, dancing, their appearances, manipulation. Oh wait, what? The coolest one of those, and the one where it is the most impactful, is when someone realizes how much they truly care about someone when they're suffering. Just someone in such a bad state, whether that's like physical or mental, And like realizing how much that the other person cares for this particular one, they realize they're their love interest. They have a crush on them. Maybe even more than a crush. Some kind of deeper connection. And it makes them console and care about their new love even more. I mean, of course it's not what makes them fall in love with each other, it just is the moment where they realize how deep they've gone. That's what she said. Number 5, sees each other's strengths. There's nothing sweeter to cheer you up when you're sad than your partner telling you your strengths and how much they love you and what you just love so much about them. Especially if it mentions strengths that you didn't know that you had. I especially love these moments when they happen in the darkest moment part of the novel. This is the part after the all goes to hell, where they're like wallowing in their fears and they don't think anything that can happen is going to do good for them, but their love interest is there to lift them up and tell them how much they love them, their strengths, and because of that revelation, they just feel so much better about themselves. Because this is like the coolest part about being in love, especially if words of affirmation is one of your love languages. Number 6, the unexpected lover. This is like enemies to lovers, but the enemies part is optional. We all love surprises, and what greater surprise is there than falling in love with someone without actually knowing that you were going to? It's like a little guessing game. Finding the quirks and little things that you love about them until you have like one certain thing that just does it and makes you realize that you've fallen head over heels for them. The avalanche of feelings thereafter. Simply realizing that a person that you've gotten close to could actually be someone that you're falling in love with. Forced proximity? No. Unexpected lover? Hell yeah, brother! And number 7, consent. Consent is hot. If you disagree, then go get shot. Consent is a very important part of any relationship, but fiction doesn't often realize that because they just have surprise kisses that come out of nowhere and feel kinda rapey. That is why I relish in any moment where the first kiss is consensual, because the words to like ask that and the moments surrounding that, they're actually really, really valuable and really incredible to me. Whether that be through body language or a hot and emotional line that brings it up. I want more of that. My personal favorite is just the simple question of can I kiss you, and then the reactions that follow. And there we go, my 7 favorite romance tropes. Please leave any recommendations of any books that feature these in the comments, and I may be keen to read them. Furthermore, if you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you are new around here. Ring that bell so you can find out when I post more creative content. You can check out my novel ASTER'S CODA Exposure and see if you can find any hints of romance in there as Abby Tacker learns to deal with her family's otherworldly blood feud across the And be sure to follow me on Instagram, TikTok, Fiverr, and my website. Stay creative, everybody, and I'll be seeing you in the next video.